There's intel regarding the placement of these nuclear arms. So we got to find this, take out this HVT, find this intel so that we can locate these nuclear arms and confiscate them so that we don't have any more of this happening and this nuisance on our hands. So basically, that's it in a nutshell. Just uh, getting in, assault this mansion compound, take out the HVT if possible, capture him, collect the intel. And then I'll be updating you on any intel I receive as it comes along. Any questions?
Negative. It was pretty
Aliens.
clear.
As you can see over
User
here,
left your
this is the
channel.
enemy that they will be assaulting. There's going to be numerous locations that the enemy is at. As you can see, this is why we call it a challenge mission. Enemy everywhere. Now, we have Ramirez and Simpson Zeusing for us. So it's myself, Ramirez, and Simpson who are these Zeus operators controlling the whole mission. I will be in charge of the troops on the ground. Ramirez and Simpson be in charge of the enemy forces and placing them and taking them out. Right now, they're briefing the pilots of who the HVT is that they're looking for, and this is what he looks like. This is the HVT that they need to find and kill. Okay, but there's a secret to this mission that they don't know that I didn't fill them in on, because supposedly I don't know this intel until I get it. So the thing is, this is not actually the real the HVT that they need to kill. He's the look-alike that's hanging out in the mansion. The real HVT is already in place out here somewhere. So the team, once they see this, I'm sure after they finish the mission and they get to see uh, what they're up against, they are going to agree with the challenge mission titles that we give this. So up here is another compound where the HVT had supposedly escaped to. Up here, running up a little further north, is more enemy forces, but also there is a compound, not a compound, but a cave
User
that
joined
we
your channel.
will find, eventually troopers will find right here.
User left your channel.
So here's the set. Let's see if I can, there we go. Oh, okay. Here's a nice job the way they set this stuff up. Oh, nice. Here is the actual HVT. Oh,
Channel switched.
actually, let me go to game room 5. Okay. Hopefully you can still hear me. I switched to another game room. I don't want nobody listening to me while I do commentary on this mission. So here he is. There's a nuclear device that they have to disarm before it blows, and he sets it off. There's missiles, a bunch of arm. He's an arms dealer, bad guy. Here's a cave that they're in. He's got some of his cohorts there, all his troops guarding the cave, guarding his entrance. So as you can see, there is an opening to this cave covered by netting, which is going to make it hard for them to see. Okay, so along the way, though, as you can see, there's plenty of troops, enemy troops, that they will uh, engage on the way up here. So the mansion itself, here's the mansion, here's the compound, here's where the HVT is. This is his home, his mansion. This is where he lives. This is where he needs to be taken out at. We got security forces in the front with the BRDM, BDRM2. We have another Vic there, more Vics here. And inside the window here, if they get an angle good enough to see, they'll see the HVT is in the window. If they have a clean shot, they could take them out right there. And they are going to have to push up to this area to attack the compound from the cover of these grapevines, grape vineyard. All right, let me get back up to the room now, and let me stop commentating and talking. I just wanted to give you a quick. That wasn't quick, but I wanted to give you uh, the layout of what they're up against here.
Channel
Okay,
switched.
back to the room. Okay, it looks like they're stepping off.
And the Phoenix one is inside the walls. So it's gonna be two choppers. Phoenix one and this one.
Okay, I guess if that's it, let's do it then. Yeah, we're just waiting on it. Okay.
All right.
Roger, let's do
Yep.
it.
Everybody ready to step off? All right. Green light. Yep. We got a green light. We're
Okay,
good to go.
we're kick it off.
One, this is two, we're coming up. Copy.
Fuck, I don't even have your post.
One, this is two, we're gonna get moving
Yeah,
out to
just
the
make
bird
sure-
to the east, here if you say one to the west.
Copy that.
Hang
two.
right.
One's getting ready to load up.
Silva, were you back in?
Roger that, we're doing the same.
Or no? Especially Silva. How come you
Pardon?
never play like the boots on the ground
Yeah.
type?
It's gonna be our bird. We're just waiting for permission.
Oh, I do. I I have plenty of time in. I tell you, I would love to join in on this stuff if it wasn't for me, having
I
to
gotcha.
be a Zeus god. Get some troopers.
Copy that. 2. 1 is all in our chopper.
This command hub copy over.
Charlie.
You just need to know what call sign you want to go by.
All ground elements are under call sign Smurf. This is Smurf 2.
Roger that. Smurf 2. That little hill right here where they are going to insert this area right there. There you go. There's the markers. Good job, pilots.
Two, this is one.
Good job getting them.
Send it for 2. I sent it for 1.
Yeah, be advised, we're pushing up on the west side.
Copy. We're moving up to the hilltop over bearing R055. Try to get eyes on.
Yeah, roger that, gonna try to utilize tree line and see what we can see over.
Okay. While they're getting set in place, I'm going to have to set up the end of the mission surprise at my pause. Okay, the team has been inserted safely into the LZ. as you can see, they got their work cut out for them. Mission once again is to kill or capture a nuclear arms dealer HBT. Now I got to get to my location, my pause, so I can set up final surprise.
Be advised, we're setting our advance to the northwest, over.
Copy that. We're going to be on the sticking to the southwestern side of the objective. Ultimately, we're shifting a little bit over to the southern direction now.
Here's my secondaries team.
Roger that. Before we split too far up, I suggest we try to get eyes on what the fuck we're walking into, over.
Okay, so they're splitting up, it looks like, and like Sergeant Melia said, if they go too far and they get contact, let me interject here. Smurf 1, this command over.
Smurf 1.
Yes, Smurf 1, just checking in on you, making sure you all got to the LZ safely, over.
Hey, firm. Smurf, both teams have eggs filled. We have pushed across the MSR, approaching primary objective at this time.
Solid copy, Smurf 1. Okay, so there it is. So there's the whole outlook of all the enemy they have to go to work on. I'm going to zoom in on, I believe, let me see if Dale's, yeah, Dale's in here, so that's Team 1 here. This Smurf Team 1. So here we have Dale, Private Dale, Sergeant Malleus, Private Isbister, Private Hudson, and Private McCoy.
Send it for one.
Team 1.
Be advised, just got word from top that
really? Okay, no, they're
apparently there's a security
corrected.
force in action out here. Break. Make sure you guys have 360 watching everything around you, over.
There's Team 1.
Say again, a security force in action in the vicinity of the compound, not just immediately within it?
A firm, not just within the gate and compound, but around it as well, over.
Understood. We'll keep on our guard.
Roger.
Okay, so Team 1 is Private Pitka, Sergeant Mendugo, PFC Tal, and Private Masters.
Silva, this is Simpson on
There's Team
frequency
2.
3-1.
Smurf 2. Send it for command.
Feel free to advise the ground forces that that satellites show no hostile forces south of the MSR. Over.
Solid copy. I'll advise them they could push in. Right now, Team 2 is getting eyes on, which we had hoped for, that they would get eyes on first to see what's out there so they can assess the situation. And then once he's done assessing the situation, then I'll advise him to push in further.
Copy
Over.
your last. I advised Smurf 1 after the briefing that their best point of approach would be the east or southeast. So it looks like they're taking advantage of that.
Yeah, solid copy. Sergeant Melius was a little bit concerned that they're separated quite
Understandably.
a bit. Smurf 1,
Send traffic.
this command over.
One, this two.
I just want to clarify, you Smurf 1 or Smurf 2?
Send it for one.
RTO is with Smurf 2.
Be advised, we push about as far as I can push my team up, over.
Copy that. We're going to try to move into some trees near the road to try to get eyes on from that angle.
Yeah, Roger. We're gonna keep pushing up to your direction. Actually, we're gonna try to peel back towards your pause break. Have you seen any night vision on these fuckers?
Your channel.
Haven't gotten clear eyes on quite yet. We've
Roger
seen them,
that.
we haven't really seen the gear.
Roger that. We're coming up to your pause. Do you want us to bound past you?
Welcome, Newman. PFC Newman, are you going to come in and join us?
I'm not going to be able to, sorry.
No worries. You can listen in for a bit if you want.
User disconnected from your channel.
I'm gonna communicate with the team real quick here.
Man,
Smurf
this
2,
Smurf
this
2,
commander.
Smurf 2, send it.
Be advised, I've been reading some satellite imagery on the compound. That security force is directly right in front of the gate. It looks like you are clear to push pretty far distance up towards that MSR. I have no tracking on any enemy in front of you at this time. So if you could get eyes or get a better vantage point pushing up to that main MSR by those grape vineyards, you're good to go. Over.
Roger that, command. I copy your roll. Smurf 2. Oh.
Okay, so let's get a closer view of these guys here. Closer view of the troopers, see what's going on. They're playing it pretty cautious because they know, there's a bunch of enemy in there. I mean, but at the same time, we want them to be able to move in and get this done in a timely manner. There we go. They're pushing off. Outstanding. Here we go. Now we're working. Now we're working, gents. Sergeant Milius, can you hear me? PFC Tal, can you hear me? Can anybody in the game room hear me in game room 4 right now? That's good shit. I don't want you to hear me. Because if you did... Oh, we got McCoy. Okay, there's probably the sniper team. Oh, they're the AT team. They're the heavy weapons people, I think. Let's see. Let's get a good view of them. Okay. So there goes McCoy and Ibister. They're moving in nice and slow. There's Sergeant Melius. They made it to... All right, there we go. Now we're talking. See? They made it up to the MSR now. That's what we're talking. There we go. McMillan.
Ramirez,
Warren
this is
Officer
Simpson
McMillan.
on
There we
3-1.
go.
Go ahead for Ramirez.
One, this
so
two.
Hudson is there.
Are you going to be
Sergeant Melius is over here.
TPing up anytime soon?
Send it for 1.
Reference blue for 1751. That's our next plan movement.
Hey, firm.
Understood 2. We're going to stay in position once we've gotten there and keep eyes on and wait until further updates from 2.
Too long if it keeps going like that.
Roger, moving.
Nice. Nice. They're doing it the right way.
Up to
They're
the
inserting, they're getting closer. Affirmative, I told them. Get a shot of each one of these troopers so we can see the way they kitted out. Okay, let's see these troopers, what they look like with their kits. Nice, that looks really nice. Let me take tags off. Oh, that looks nice. Nightfall, sun is setting or set already. It's getting darker. And look at that. This is what it looks like for the enemy.
Ramirez, do you copy?
They can't see much of anything. See that? That's what the enemy sees. Nothing. Okay, so here's the enemy compound right here. And let's see. This is what, see? They're in the fog. That's nice. So here's that security element team that I was talking about.
1, this is 2.
Send it for 1.
1, this is 2. Be advised, we have reached the buildings to the southeast of the compound break. We're really fucking close, over.
Copy that. We're right near our marker, near the road and some small surrounding buildings. We don't really have clear eyes on right now, but we can get close to this mini little compound across the road.
Roger that. We'll try to get
Wow,
eyes
they're
on the
taking a
marker
total
break.
different approach then.
Right now, this time we have eyes on a fucking wall, so I'll update if anything changes. Over.
Copy that. We can, if you need a diversion or anything at any point, I think we could
Goes
probably
over
create
to-
one from this position.
Same goes here. Yeah, I'll let you know. 2 out. Same goes here. Yeah, I'll let you know. 2 out.
Simpson, are they going to have air acid for helping
Negative.
them out on this one? No, huh?
Oh, why do you ask?
I was so used to them having it on that other mission. I forgot we talked about them
Copy.
only on the second compound.
Yeah, and don't be worried if you see just like a shit ton of units placed down right now. I'm going to be very conservative with their application.
Solid copy.
Two, this is one.
Go for 2.
We're thinking of potentially sweeping through this little collection of buildings on the western side of the MSR.
Roger that. It looks at this time on our position, we're pretty clear break. We've got good coverage, being that we've got a vineyard separating us. Over.
Copy. I see 2 times your team members sweeping through those buildings.
Yeah, Roger. Stand by. I've just got them on a recon point break. Yeah, it looks like they're clearing it, so I'll have them go ahead and hold position there and pull back over.
Understood.
Roger.
Okay, so we got Team 2 holding up in that little shack house there. We got Hudson and Bister, which are the AT troopers, and we got the Team 1 over there to the left with Sergeant McDougal. So we got the team leaders, Sergeant
One
Mellis,
is 2.
and team for
Send it for
Team
1.
2.
Yeah, I've got eyes on only
Smurf
2
2,
guys up
and
there.
then,
I
we got
really don't. I
Sergeant
mean, it seems
McDougal,
like a stupid decision to run the
Team
front
1.
door. I'll try to send a scout team to go look on the walls. Over.
Understood. Keep me posted.
Roger.
So there you go. You heard it. Sergeant Melius is going to send a scout team over there to, get an advantage on what's going on in there, as opposed to them all just bum rushing it and just taking a shit ton of enemy, overwhelming them. So he's playing it a bit smart and conservative right now. He just wants to get an assessment because, they can't see what I see. What they see is this. Nothing. See? The only time they can see it is if they got a good advantage point and a good line of sight, then they'll see them. But right now, this is what I see, and I see a lot. Let me go ahead and
One is 2, just so you know, I'm pulling my guys back to us.
Take this off.
Understood. I can see it.
Send traffic.
Smurf 2, this command over. Be advised, I just got an update on satellite imagery. All I see on the outside of that wall compound is that 3-man enemy team with that BRDM.
Copy.
Over.
2, this is 1. Or 1, this is 2.
Send it for 1.
Be advised, command has eyes on 3 times personnel as well as 1 time BDRM. Over.
Copy. Any particular locations or directions?
Not at this time, but I advise that you just collapse on us. Let's punch up on this wall and let's find a way in.
Specifically, command has said that is all they see.
Copy that. We'll be moving over to you.
Smurf
This
2
is
command.
Smurf.
Be advised, satellite imagery accounts for 5 times enemy by that BRDM outside the front gate of the compound.
Roger that.
Over. This command, Smurf 2, just be advised, that's just an assessment from the outside of the compound. I don't have clear eyes on what's inside the compound at this time.
Roger that, command.
Command, beg your pardon.
Go for
Be
command.
sure to
When this is 2, be advised, I got eyes on an opening on the wall, over.
Copy. We're moving to stack up with you guys. Should be about 2 mics.
All right, say that again, because
make sure you did you tell them that it was
they
at
were
the front
talking.
gate? Because I think I heard confusion on their squad net.
Yeah, I told them there's enemy security
copy.
forces at the front gate with a BRDM there. Yeah. So what I think was going to happen, they're going to swing around that gate where they're at there, or that side wall with Team 2, the Smurf 2, and then Smurf 1 with his team is going to come around and then take out the BRDM.
Be advised that we are going to be the breaching team break. We're going to go ahead and push into the compound, secure your entry point. You just flood right through us, over.
Understood, Team 2. Be advised. I've got one of my guys telling me it's possible that they have NVGs.
Roger, Dodger. Hey, 1, this is 2.
Go for it, 2. How's the breaching?
Yeah, we're ready to get in there. Just be advised, as soon as we punch this, we're going to get hit hard pretty well. Get ready to rock them.
Understood. We're approaching your pause now, so we'll be ready.
This is 2.
Go for it, 2.
Be advised, about ready to kick this off.
Affirm. Team 1 is just about all ready to follow in your wake. Alright. Copy that.
1, this is 2.
Send it for 1.
How are you guys doing? Be advised we pushed up all the way to the explosion. We're pulling back.
Copy. We're over in the northeastern corner of the compound, so we've been through various buildings.
Roger that. We're clear of the southeast this time. One, this is 2. Be advised, you've got a man down, but my men are on him. We're pushing to him. Be advised that last hit on that armor over to the southeast is ineffective. Taking a shot again.
Understood. We have some AT operational, so let us know.
If you got eyes on, let it go, but we got an RPG. We'll hit it for now. One, this is 2, interrogative.
Send it for 1.
Have you found him?
Negative.
Roger, we are the...
Sorry, command.
One, this is 2.
You got the HVT?
Eyes on, we're getting them.
Copy that. We'll pull security.
Command, this is Simpson on 3
2, this is 1.
Go.
Be advised, weren't we also asked to look for intel?
Good question. If we are, we'll do it sometime now.
Command, this is Smurf. Command, HVT has been neutralized.
Hey, 1, this is 2.
Send it for 1.
What's captured one time is
Command.
enemy POW that does a live break. We're setting up, see what we should do.
Two, this is 1. Be advised, we found the intel.
User disconnected from your channel. User joined your channel.
Silver, you there?
2, be advised, I picked up 2 pieces of intel, 1 laptop and 1 briefing. I'll
Command,
copy
this
over.
is Smurf.
Oh, roger that. Sounds like good work to me here, over.
The intel didn't have anything in it. It didn't really contain anything, but I picked up both. They're worth its worth.
Roger, shots north. Are we supposed to go and exfil out here to the back where we came from, over?
No word from command. Thought that's what I would advise.
Roger, stand by.
Command, you copy, command?
Smurf 2, this command, over.
Command, at this time, compound has been cleared. HVT is KIA, located 2 pieces of intel.
Solid copy. Good shit. Good work, team. Does the intel reveal anything, over?
Wait 1.
Hey, Simpson, Ramirez, does the intel
There
reveal
should have
anything?
been like a launch
Over.
code or like a really long number letter combination.
Negative, command. Intel was not immediately
Let's go
useful.
to the nuclear device.
No information.
They're looking for.
Yeah, he says there's nothing in there. It doesn't say anything.
Tell them that after you analyze
Command, solid
the,
copy. Wait 1, I'll advise
you
what
discover
your
their
next
nuclear
objective is.
code.
Over.
Roger that. Smurf out.
Yeah, tell them you analyzed it and decoded the...
2, this is 1.
Go.
Smurf 2, this
Send
command,
traffic
over.
2, be advised, we've got a functional BRDM.
New satellite report imagery has showed that the intel is of nuclear codes for disarmament.
Roger
Also,
that.
we
We're
had
going
satellite
to get my guys
imagery
clapped back
video
inside the perimeter this
of
time until you're
an
back with command,
escaping
over.
person,
Understood.
a civilian escaping from that compound, heading to the north. Over.
Intel was nuclear codes, 1 time civilian escaping compound to the north. post our breach. Copy.
Roger that, command out. I'll be getting more intel and updating as we go along. Over.
Smurf, be advised, intel was codes for ballistic missile nuclear codes. At the time of breaching, one time civilian was seen via satellite imagery escaping compound to the north.
Two copies.
One copy. Is any word on whether or not we can hijack enemy vehicles for profit?
I'm more prone to use it this time, over.
I think so.
Command, are there any other elements in the air?
Affirmative. Satellite imagery shows some hot spots over to your northeast. Blurry images are coming in. It looks like it might be some kind of a compound or a town to your north.
Roger, no friendly elements. I'm assuming that means we're cleared for using friendly VIX. District, correction, enemy VIX.
That is a solid copy. Gather what you can, take what you can from that compound, use it to your benefit. Just command out.
Clear to use Op 4 VIX, eyes on the break. Clear to use Op 4 VIX, the escaping civilian was seen heading north to what appears to be a compound further north.
Wait, say again. I was the traffic
Don't
is
worry,
loud.
you let them know
Go
that
ahead,
the
say again.
HVT.
Roger,
We are clear to make use of anything we find.
Affirm. I let him know he escaped to the
and you
north.
let them know
Roger that. One, this is two.
Send it for one.
If you want to load your men up, I'm going to get my guys
They're
moving
talking
north,
so much
but
I can't
fine.
even hear what your traffic is. Wait, stand by one.
Understood. We're gonna load up. We've already blown the cover, so we're gonna go in hot.
Roger
Going
that.
fast. This time we'll clear the way too.
Okay, this is where they're going to need a helo pilot for, at least helping them with air support. So we need to talk to one of the pilots to get back in there to gather a gun.
Red, this is Blue. Be advised, I guess you got a couple stragglers of mine that are yours now.
Well, I see Hudson
Understood.
and Vista going outside the compound. They're way by themselves.
There's a jeep they can take. They don't get the BRDM.
Ramirez, you copy? Ramirez, can you have Ramirez find where Ramirez is and have him check his radio, please?
I will do.
Great, thanks, Simpson. I appreciate it. Because if not, I'm going to have to just improvise here. Okay, so there's wow, they're leaving them. They're leaving them. Do they know that they're gone? They're leaving? Look at them. See what happens? They're over there doing their job, securing the compound, making sure there's no enemy out there, and they get left behind. Well, there you go. So okay, so let me go ahead and get rid of a lot of this stuff here because that stuff will slow down the server. The one it's slowing down nothing. They're ready to
1,
go.
2.
Send it
This
for one.
compound, so you got to
Be
see.
advised, we got eyes on empty gas break.
Good job.
If you want to try to pull outward security, we got you over.
Okay, so compound 1 cleared. So they took care of that objective. So now here's compound 2, and in order to get to compound 2, they're going to encounter just a small little squad there, fire team, enemy fire team.
2, this is one I believe it may have been sent up earlier, but a message.
User disconnected from your channel.
Say again?
User joined your channel.
Be advised, it appears as though enemy does have confirmed NVGs over.
Understood too. It looks like this compound might be clear.
User disconnected from your channel.
Oh shit! Sorry, Malleus is losing.
This is McCoy stepping
TCA
up for blue
game
team.
kicked off Steam. Oh my god! Oh no! Copy that. Smurf 2 is command.
On breaching second compound is clear. We have eyes on 1 times hostage, tied up before we arrived. It must have been off for a hostage. What do you want us to do with him?
Go ahead and leave them behind. I think there's too few of you to take them with you. You're clear to push off to third compound. Satellite imagery shows that he might be held up there. Out to your north, over.
This is Smurf. Copy your all. Smurf out.
So it's usually supposed to be 2 enemy per trooper. So let's see, if you have 3 here, there's 2, 4, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these 6 are good to handle. These 3 troopers, this is enough enemy for them to handle if they're straggling behind. These troopers over here, we have 4, 5 troopers to handle a shitload. A lot. Smart 2, this command.
Command, send traffic.
Be advised, third main compound is to your northwest. Over.
Copy that, command.
Oh shit, okay. Mass gun. POC, no. Tell? Yeah, oh, see, mass cast. Let me see, maybe.
Once,
Oh,
two,
yeah.
we're moving to your pause time now, so security over.
Okay, so let's see. They're doing okay. Okay, there comes the second team. Ibister, what's going on with Ibister? Oh, he's patching up. He's wounded. And there he goes. Look how quick he got up. He's like, oh shit, I'm getting up. I don't want to be left behind. Okay, so here they are. Gonna infiltrate this third compound.
One is 2, we're approaching you from the southeast, friendlies from the southeast, over.
Copy that too.
That's friendly, it's a friendly gas, do not engage the gas.
Oh, McCoy's dead. Oh, so's McMillan. God, I gotta figure out how to fucking lower that sound from the goddamn Vicks and shit. Because I can't get too low without that static shit happening.
1-1, this is two ICs in.
Understood.
We are 50% effective right now.
Do you know where you're taking all those contacts from?
Negative.
Yep, there you go. Challenge mission if I ever saw one.
Bearings 260, contacts 260. Have the compound to the left of the bunker, over.
That's what you're looking at there. See what it looks like here. And, you know, they're kicking some ass because they started here at the LZ, they pushed in, took over the first compound, took over the second compound. Now they're pushing into the third and eventually up to the cave. It's not bad. All right. Okay, so look at, I see they're controlling Ramirez and Simpson. They're controlling these guys and sending them over into the compound instead of them just sitting there, because they were just sitting there. Or at least sometimes what we'll do is we'll have them sit there staging them and then direct them where to go into. Oh boy. Okay, we got a lot of wounded here. So let's see, he's helping him out there. Okay. So he's trying to get him healed up. Maybe to Bister. So okay, I'll let them go ahead and work on them.
2, this is 1.
So they're working on them.
Disappear.
Oh shit, he's got.
One is 2, we're getting set on this compound breach time now.
Good job, Cal.
Copy that, too. We're
Getting
gonna
those
be doing the same.
troopers up. We still got good shit. They took out that ETR. Okay. Oh, they got a wounded there. Oh, get out of there before it blows. At least they have cover. Oh, Mike went down. Enemy attacking him from the rear. Yup. Oh, shit. Oh, no. That container didn't help him protect anything. Oh, shit. What's Bowman doing over here? Bowman's trapped or what's he doing? I don't understand. What's going on? Okay. Stuck there. Wow. Okay. I think they can handle it. I don't think they need my help. Let's just regroup. There's some missions here. Oh, that was some fucking shit right there. Oh, I gotta watch my cussing. I cuss more being part of this Nielsen than I ever have. Okay, so they're getting better. They only have Shawdown.
1's 2, how you guys doing?
Number 2, this command, over.
Command, send traffic.
Yeah, well, what's your sit rep? Situation report.
Took heavy casualty, pushing up to the third compound. We're on the wall now, getting ready to breach.
Solid copy. Command up. See, enemy like this far out, they're not going to really see, and they're pushing on, so I always try to delete everything that they're pushing away from so that the frame rates will stay up. They took it to the enemy on this corner. And taking it to the enemy over here too. Just take a look at their assault over there. Cool. Get some. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, they came across something hard in there. Took those troopers down. Ooh, damn. I think they threw a frag in there or something. There we go, we got 2 troopers down in here. And the boys over here by themselves. These guys, I guess they're trying to regroup. There they go. Oh, Bowman. How did he end up out here by himself? Let's see if they see him out here. We got Bowman by himself out here. They're going to try to help him pick on those guys. I don't know what that is blowing up in there. Might be a supply thing or something. What is it?
Bravo, this
So
stuff.
this is what it looks like
Right here
inside this
inside.
compound. Bowman's still out there. I think they just realized that he's out here.
Combat effective at this time.
Oh, there he goes. Oh, oh shit! Thanks. What is that? What is this? Is it? Is it? That's not that. Okay, thank you. Oh, I thought the air was on. Wet yourself down.
Be advised of friendly inside to the left.
Thank you. You know, take a shower. You wet yourself down or something a bit. Now they found him.
How's Bravo? Say again, your last?
Bravo, be advised. You got the guy down right here, hipster.
Where is it? I got 18 preps.
Is that fucking friendly gas shooting at us?
Negative.
1's 2, be advised, we are pinned down by a BMP to the southwest outside of the main compound, over.
Understood.
BMP crew has dismounted. Be advised, the BMP is functional but dismounted at this time, over. Got a guy on the top floor of this compound.
Fuck. Smurf 2, this command, over.
This is Smurf 2.
Be advised, once that compound is clear, you want to continue on that dirt road heading up north. Satellite imagery updates are giving us some intel on possible nuclear weapons up on that road into some rock formations, over. That sounds like artillery.
I copy. Say again. You say northwest?
You take it up that north on that dirt road on the north side or the standby break one. Yeah, on the east of the compound that you're in times now, there's a dirt road heading up to the left there, going north. Follow that road all the way up to the rock formation.
Copy that.
Both teams, be advised, we are pushing out of the MSR north.
2 copies.
1 copies.
Okay, that one was destroyed, so that's... Okay, it looks like they're helping me get rid of the enemy that are laying down, so that's good, helps me out. Okay, so here's some enemy they didn't get a chance to kill, so they get to live another day and be inserted into the next mission. Oh, looks like Ram or Simpson is having fun pounding them, that's for sure. Getting they're pushing them along, basically.
1, 2, this is 1. We're moving to the next compound with the gas, trying to scout it out.
Hey,
2
where's
copies.
Bowman going? Where's Bowman heading? He's heading the wrong direction. Where's he going? Command, Smurf 2, this command, over.
Send traffic, command.
I have heat signature of an enemy Vic. Looks like one of your troopers in there heading the wrong direction on that dirt road, over.
Copy, wait 1.
fight over here. Look at him. Oh shit, yeah. He said, I'm gonna get some over here by myself. Oh man, those guys, I don't know. Uh-oh, they're coming in on you guys.
Be advised, you take that MSR, head north.
Yep, look at that. They're like, what? You want to get over here in the wrong direction? Oh, we're going to give you a whip for... Oh, that explosion, vibration on the speakers is really earth out of me. Here they come. It's worth to be advised that you want to head to your north. You're going up the hill too straight. Cut to your right a bit.
Affirm, command. Eyes on compound. We're pushing up to it.
Ooh, it looks like they're taking them down. No. We got boy. Yeah, they're heading the wrong direction. Luckily, Team 2 just got there. They need some help. If not, these guys are going to be like by themselves. They can't help. There you go. At least they're working on him, so. Good shit. At least they have one armor Vic. They need that. There you go. Now you're heading the right direction. Good shit. They saw him back there. Pitka. Oh, he's flanking you. Oh, good. You have these two team members still back there. They can watch their back. This guy is crawling right up to him.
One, be advised, Bravo's moving around to your north, up on the hillside. PID targets.
Well, as you can see, Zeus can control a person and do this. He's gonna sneak up behind him. That's gotta be Ramirez. Oh. Okay, how did he die? When they weren't even looking at him. How did he die? Anyway, okay. And the second thing that I remember, it's very late for some of these crews. Okay, see some of this enemy is just taking over some frame rate stuff. We don't need that shit. I know the.
This is 1-2 AC
I
stepping
know
up.
troopers or Zeus are trying to help me out here, but.
It's a bad green flare, bad green flare.
I shall leave those enemy in case they go in the compound. They can confiscate any medical on them or arms, whatever they might need. Okay, so there it is. There's the objective right there. Smurf to this command, over.
Smurf, command, this is Smurf, send traffic.
Command, you copy?
Be advised, you need to start pushing up to the north through that draw to reach
Command, you copy?
the.
He's talking to the other dude.
You got to reach the nuclear compound, over.
This is not the compound.
Negative. The compound that we have with the objective with the nuclear weapons is up to your north. Ready to copy grid reference, over.
Send it.
050 052. How copy?
Solid copy. We're within 1 click of that. We're moving out now.
Solid copy. That's your final push. You
User
troopers are
disconnected
doing
from your
outstanding. Hang in there.
Both teams, be advised, final push is grid reference 050052, direct north of our pause, 5.5 kilometers.
Say again, grid reference over.
050052.
Copy.
Marker 1800.
Yeah, A-firm, I have eyes on the micro
call.
dagger. The civilian is not cooperating at this time, over.
Copy.
Interrogative, what do you want us to do with him?
Just release him, tell him to get to safety.
Copy.
It's very sad. Very sad indeed. Okay, what am I looking for here? I'm looking for utilities. Update the edibles. Okay, so I gotta take over this guy. Smurf to this command.
Send traffic.
Left your channel.
How you doing on? Are you pushing up to the right location, over?
User left your channel.
050052, pushing now.
Roger that. Satellite imagery shows that there is a rock formation there. That is possibly where you will find the nuclear weapons at, over.
Copy, you're all. We're within 400 meters, still no eyes, so we're moving up. Time now. Smurf out.
Copy. Come down slope ASAP Alpha. We've discovered some sort of strange cave complex.
I think we might have needed to go on the other side. Alright, I got it. Going in front.
Alpha.
Break. Come to Alpha's pause ASAP. We've got what looks like a bunch of missiles here.
Copy, us flying time now.
Stop!
Are those friendlies?
Command, this is
Smurf. Smurf 1 has eyes on Op 4 potential
I think
nuclear
I
missiles.
just killed
There was supposed to be some intel on incoming nuclear weapons. We need that code to stop this. Over.
Yes, interrogative, are you in some sort of cave?
This is Smurf, I copy your last. Over.
teams, be advised at this time the arms dealer in charge of smuggling these nuclear weapons has decided to call into our command. He's surrendered. We need to locate him. He's in one of the surrounding caves. We need to take him into custody.
2 copies.
Shit, I don't know if I could get one of the HVTs out there. Let me see if I can put them out here.
2, we may have killed the arms dealer.
Yep.
Say again?
We may have killed the arms dealer.
Copy.
Yep. You did. You did.
Friendly's coming in. Your cave, time now.
Smurf 2, this command, over, urgent.
Send traffic.
I just received the message that a nuclear weapon is going to be launched within 30 mics. You need to get out of there, over.
Anything we need to do with these weapons?
Negative. Everything needs to be left. This is high priority. We need to get the fuck out now. This place is about to be bombed to shit.
Brett and Ryan, do we have any extra plan?
Command, this is Smurf requesting exfil location.
Do we have any way out of here, or do we gotta find our way back to those birds?
Calling it in now.
1 is 2, Bravo's moving southeast, and
This,
it's definitely
Smurf,
time
this
now.
command, we have no air assets at this time, over. No air assets. You need to exfil on Vic or foot, over.
Smurf copies.
At this time, air assets have been compromised. We need to get VIX and exfil by land.
Copy that.
Copy. Any exfil point?
Make sure you exfil the way you came.
Where are we headed to? Any markers?
Being advised to exfil the way we came. We need to find VIX and pull out the general direction we came from.
Copy that.
That would be north. That would be northeast. We need to hit up the compound, see if they have any VIX we can use.
Smurf 2, this command, please advise me when you're clear of that AO, over.
Copy that.
Experience.
Interrogative command, when you say the direction we exfil from, are you referring to the LZ or base?
Yeah, at least get to that first compound where that mission, the mansion is. I got word, Intel satellite, that nuclear weapon is going to be launched within about 2 mics, over.
Copy that. For 3-9.
Are you serious?
Shit. Alright, let's regroup. Bravo.
Where are they? Oh, shit, where am I? Oh, there they go. Okay, so here's where they just left. They killed the HVT in there. I don't know who this is over here. Get rid of them. Look at them go. Okay, I'm good to go. I can launch it now. They're far enough away. They can turn and see it. Okay, we're good.
One is 2, be advised, we have 0 active VIX, 3 of us on the ground, moving on foot, over.
2, be advised, in the garage of the compound you're entering, there was a, I believe it was a UAZ.
Copy.
Smurf, this command of firing. We have imagery of a launched missile at this time. Missile is in the air, over.
Both teams, missiles in the air. Time now.
Where are we exfilling exactly?
Southwest.
The original LZ?
No specific
Takes so
point,
long.
just southwest. We need to get away from the dead zone.
Okay.
1's 2, all the Vics in this compound are gone, over.
Copy, just start running it towards the original LZ.
Let's see if it even works.
2 copies.
Yep. Did. It worked.
Can you confirm, Noosh?
Well, don't look at it.
Command, this is Smurf. Both teams are
Can
accounted
we
for.
advise actual that we are not getting paid enough for this shit, over?
This command, outstanding. Good to hear. Good, all troops are safe.
Aries, this is Adaran on 3-1.
Send it.
What's your intention there? Are we doing a piloted exfil, or are we just gonna go out on foot with the deal?
No, A-firm, chopper is en route at this time to airlift you guys out of there. Job well done. Mission complete. Thank you.
Oh,
Outstanding.
I'll let you call that normally. I just want to make sure you didn't need me to
Waiting for an order.
over to fly again or something.
Oh yeah, definitely. I need you to fly in and exfil them out.
Okay, can you take me over to my chopper then?
Yeah, where'd you leave the chopper at?
Somewhere on the tarmac. It's hard to pinpoint it exactly.
1's 2 on the move. 0, 2, 3.
Was it on the main base or on the base where you guys stepped off at?
At the main base, FOB, whatever the hell it's called.
Okay, yeah, I'll take you in.
Are the Hilo still there?
Smart 2, this command over.
Send it.
Be advised, you're going to be airlifted out of there. A job well done. It's mission complete on the taking over the compounds and eradicating the enemy, killing the HVT. We didn't get to collect any nuclear missiles, but at least they're destroyed. I'm glad you made it out of there. So stand by, sit tight. You'll be airlifted out of there very soon. Over.
This is Smurf. Copy your all, command.
Alright, we're getting airlifted out of here.
Copy, rendezvous at original LZ marker 1802.
Okay, I hope I did that right. Looks like it. Okay, well here's all this stuff they destroyed. So.
1's 2, be advised. We will mark LZ with yellow flare on location, over.
Understood.
Oh no, Simpson's losing connection. Oh well, he had to go anyway. See you, Simpson. Thank you for all your help. Okay, so
User in your channel timed out.
so there they go. Job well done. Smurf 2, this command, pass it on to the team that mission well done, mission complete. Command out.
Alright, mission complete.
Hope they have enough. Let's see, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hopefully we have enough to all fit in there. Job well done, guys. Troopers, not guys, troopers. Infantry veteran, 101st Airborne Troopers. Good job, troopers. Alright, so this completes their mission. They took on a hell of a challenge here. This was a challenge mission number 4. They did an outstanding job. They went in, took out that first compound, pushed up, got the second compound, took over the second compound, pushed to get up to the last objective, which is to eradicate the arms dealer, nuclear arms dealer. The mission was, the objective was to kill or capture. They had fun killing them and leaving no trace. So arms dealer eradicated. He's no more. Now the troopers are waiting for their ride home on one of the helos from the base, their main air base, and then settle in for a debrief really quick, and they can all go home.
Today, every inhabitant of this planet must contemplate the day when this planet may no longer be habitable. Every man, woman, and child lives under a nuclear sword of Damocles, hanging by the slenderest of threads, capable of being cut at any moment by accident or miscalculation or by madness. The weapons of war must be abolished before they abolish us.
The United States, as the world knows, will never start a war. We do not want a war. We do not now expect a war. This generation of Americans has already had enough, more than enough, of war and hate and oppression. We shall be prepared if others wish it. We shall be alert to try to stop it. But we shall also do our part to build a world of peace where the weak are safe and the strong are just. We are not helpless before that task or hopeless of its success. Confident and unafraid, we must labor on, not towards a strategy of annihilation, but towards a strategy of peace.
Yeah.
All right, so maybe we could go into the light, and then we can have a briefing over there. Just a real quick debrief, like 2 minutes.
No way.
DB feather right there. I can't talk. Never mind. Fuck it. English. I speak it the English.
All right. Well, for those of you that are here, that are left, and didn't get the KIA, outstanding job. Thank you for hanging in there. Amazing job. I mean, slow start, but it's understandable because, you know, one doesn't want to rush in and just get eaten up by the enemy. So I can understand caution is important here. The way things were supposed to roll was the HVT was inside of that first compound, the mansion. He was actually a look-alike. So you actually killed the first HVT was his look-alike. Oh yeah, he was a decoy. I haven't used that word in forever. Um, so yeah, so you did a good job taking down that compound, and an awesome explosion just brought that whole compound, the house down, the main building. I was like, okay, didn't expect that. So it just came down big time. So the deal was with that is that the actual arms dealer had escaped through the back and left and took refuge up in those rocks in that cave. So when you encountered him the last time over there, y'all actually killed him in there. So, but you know that's okay because it was what the mission was to
capture, kill,
capture, kill, kill or capture. Yep. So there was nothing wrong with that. You know, so that's why I say it was a mission complete. What did you think of that? Did you all get to see the explosion, or did you not look at it?
I'm surprised it didn't crash the server, to be honest.
It was something. All right.
So,
Yeah, that was epic, huh?
So we all die of radiation poisoning.
Sir, what are your comments and take on this?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can't hear you,
Is your mic
Sergeant.
muted? Me too.
Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, no, I thought
So-
it was good. I enjoyed myself. It was well run. It was interesting. We didn't have much information, but we were always in the action. So I thought, I mean, there could be a little more of a storyline as we go, but I definitely had a lot of fun. It was long, but it didn't feel long at all.
Roger. Okay. And how did the team feel to you?
I mean,
getting them in and out of it?
sometimes I was kind of going off a little bit too much on my own for sure, but I think overall we worked pretty well together considering we had some people coming in and out and we hadn't really worked together before. So I thought it was smooth. I don't know how the members of my team think, but I thought it was fun overall.
Let's see. So we don't have any other team leads here. Right?
Yeah, but Melius was when I took over once he left.
Okay, so it's your floor there, McCoy.
Thank you, Specialist. Yeah, I think overall we did a good job sticking together. Just a couple times where we got a little spread out, and but we rectified that pretty quickly. So I think my team did a really good job. And also, Dale, props to Dale for monitoring every radio channel and keeping it together.
Yeah, thank you very much.
100.
Yeah, elaborate on it.
100.2.
Yeah.
100.1.
7-2.
7-0.